Are you ready to level up your pronunciation? Join me in this English pronunciation course. Whether you are a student, a professional, a teacher, a content creator, or someone who simply wants to speak English with confidence, this course is for you. So get ready to slow down, focus, and practice properly because pronunciation is not talent, it is training. If you're ready to improve your pronunciation and speak confident, let's begin. Welcome back to Extra Stars Academy. I am Esther. Welcome to another lesson in our English pronunciation course. In the last lesson, we looked at the organs of speech, the parts of the body we use to speak. If you haven't watched that lesson, I will place the card up and I will also place the link in the description box. That's the first lesson in our course. So for you to understand this next lesson, you need to have watched the previous lesson where we talked about all the organs involved in speech production. Today we are learning something very important for clear pronunciation: voiced and voiceless sounds. Don't worry, this lesson is fun, it's easy and practical. Today's lesson is simple. Some sounds use your voice and some don't. So we are going to know the sounds that use the voice and the sounds that don't use the voice. By the end of this lesson, you will feel sounds in your throat, you will hear the difference, and you will know which sounds are voiced and voiceless. First, let's understand one word: vibration. What does vibration mean? Vibration means movement or shaking. So when something vibrates, it moves again and again. So your throat can vibrate when you speak. We'll test it. The second word we need to understand is the word voice. Voice. What does it mean? What does a voice sound mean? A voice sound is a sound that uses your voice. So when you say a voice sound, your throat vibrates, you feel movement in your neck. So voice means sound plus your voice. Okay, so now put your hand on your throat and say these words with me. Ball. You feel movement in your throat. Ball. Dog. Go. You feel the vibration, you feel the movement, you feel the shaking in your throat. Van. Zoo. So that's what voice sounds mean. The third word is voiceless. Voiceless. What does it mean? A voiceless sound is a sound with no voice. When you say a voiceless sound, air comes out, but your throat does not vibrate. Voiceless means only the air, no vibration. Voiced means the air comes out, the sound comes out, and the throat vibrates. With voiceless, only the air comes out, the throat doesn't vibrate. Let's have a test. Now put your hand again on your throat and say this word after me. Pen. P, p, pen. P, p, pen. Sing. Sing. Cat. When you're producing the consonant, there is no vibration. Let's look at another sound. Fan. Fan. Sun. Sun. So only the air comes out, the throat doesn't shake, it doesn't move, it doesn't vibrate. Let's have a sound pair practice with the sounds. The voiceless sound. P. Don't forget, always put your hand on your throat. P. Put your hand in your throat. P. B. D. G. Practice slowly. Pa, ba, ta, da, ka, ga, fa, va, sa, za. Good. Now let's practice some word pairs. These sounds look similar, but one is voiced, like you know, the other is voiceless. So we are going to do it together. Are you ready? Let's begin with sounds that has to do with the lips. You know we need to use our speech organs. We learned it in our previous lesson. So you already know. Now let's work with the lips. Watch my lips. Put your hand on your throat. No vibration. B. B. Now do it again. P. P. B. B. Pen. Ben. Pat. Bats. I hope you're getting it. Let's go. Pen. Ben. Pat. Bats. Very good. Now let's look at sounds that has to do with the tongue and the teeth. The t and d. Let's go, let's go. Tongue behind the teeth. Hand on your throat. D, d, d. Ten, ten, den, den. Tie, tie, die, die. Let's do it now again. Ten, den, tie, die. Ten, den, tie, die. Good job. Next, let's look at sounds that has to do with the teeth and the lip. Your top teeth on your lower lip. Let's go. Put your hands in your throat. Don't forget that. Fan. Fan. Van. Van. Fine. Fine. Vine. Vine. Feel the difference. Now let's look at another pair. Your hand on your throat. Smile a little. Sip. Sip. Zip. Zip. Box. Box. Buzz. Buzz. Good job! Don't forget to always use your mirror or phone camera. Watch your mouth. Feel your throat. This is how pronunciation improves. Great job! I hope you enjoyed this lesson like I did. Today we learned what vibration is, what voice sounds are, what voiceless sounds are, and how to test with your throat if a sound is voiced or voiceless. Now you can feel the difference and you can also hear the difference. Well done. In our next lesson, we'll be looking at the difference between letters and sounds, and you will understand why English spelling is always very tricky. If you like this video and you found this video helpful, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and don't forget to practice every day. I hope to see you in the next class. So till then, do take care of yourself. Bye.